Hey everyone, so for anyone who is goal panning and isn't in the good old US of A, you'll know how hard it is to get anything to here. I mean, for example, this I'm building here is my version of the gold cube. Now, the gold cube is what, $390, which is grand. Except for when you get it to Ireland, it's $150 in shipping and God knows how much in import duties. So what I've done is I've taken, it was a tower of plastic boxes. There's 4 in a pack, just my local discount store. And what I've done is I've taken a small piece of 2x4 and I put 2 together. The reason I put 2 together is the screws I had were a bit too big. They would have ended up protruding, so just use what you have. Then what I've done is I've taken a plastic storage box and I've cut a hole down the end here to let the water out. And I've taken a piece of carpet. Again, that piece of carpet was about €3 for a big square. That's now enough now to make another a few of these. This particular one, it isn't vortex matting. I was trying to make something similar to vortex matting. Unfortunately, vortex matting has more kind of grooves going this way, but I have scored it with a knife just to kind of give it that kind of feel. What this wood here on either side is for is to support the carpet in place, because I want the carpet to stay in place. Obviously you can see it's not perfect, but the whole idea is I want this to stay down. So when the material is coming down into here, I'll show you the pre-wash in a second, but when the material is coming down into here, I want these to stay in here. You can see where they're actually wedged in the corner here, so that'll actually help with the process of keeping it in place. As regards then the next step then is I'm gonna have a small tub, pretty similar size to this box, directly underneath, with a 750 gallon per hour pump linked up to a battery, and then that will pump water then up to the pre-wash, which I'll show you in just a second. So what I've done is I've taken a drill bit and a circuit with a point at the end, 32mm, and I've drilled 3 holes down the bottom. And then what that's given me there is the ability to be able to run stuff through here and then down. So I'll just show you the next step of what's going to be involved. So fun to do this with one hand. Okay, so this monstrosity is a child's sandbox. Picked that up at the €2 shop for €2. This is a cake stand. This cost, I think, about €3 or €4. This is just the cover deck that came with it. The reason I cut this here rather than actually taking out the whole lot is what I want. I've got another screen that's going to go on here. It's the screen that you get with a the screen that you get for anti-splash, so you don't get splash off a frying pan. So what I'm going to do is put that under here, and then I'll have the pump coming here, spraying that here, and the idea is this will be setting up, and any gravel that's useless that I don't want would fly off the end, and the rest of the water come down. Now the way it's going to be sitting in the box is not sitting perfectly now, but the way it's going to be sitting in the box is the water is going to flow down into the bottom of the tub, and you can see where I have a couple of holes there. Now there's a few holes there, and that'll be fine. So the water going down there. So that's the basics of the gold cube for now. I'm hoping to do a field test on it tomorrow, and I'll let you know how you're going. Alright, that's there. Bye.